Welcome back to Life on Flick. My name is Freddy, and with me is someone here by the name Franca.
Unaniintroduce aje it is someone here ni kama mini guest.
Sorry. Unajua saying I've been forgetting. Franca. Sorry, please.
Guys, karibuni sana kwa another episode of Life on Flick and my name is Franca. Nilikuwa nafikiria mimi ni co-host but apparently ni kama najifosingi kukua hapa juu ametoka kusema ati I have someone here. Hata alikuwa amesahau jina yangu.
Sorry guys. I keep
kujua kinguoni mwako. It's good to know them. Yeah. So
I just I think let me tell you where that came from. All right? When you didn't ask me how my week was. You know?
Oh, so ulikuwa na bitterness.
Yeah, ulikuwa make a bitterness in my heart.
Aki, honestly, I think nimekuona tu vile umevaa nika assume your week has been great. You're doing fine.
Thanks.
I'm sorry for assuming.
Thank you very much. Well,
How was your week?
I had a crazy week. I had a very crazy week. Of ups and downs, waking up early in the morning. All right, you know me, si mtu asubuhi.
Yeah, I always si mtu asubuhi.
I'm not a morning person.
Hey.
All right, I don't keep time.
At first nilifikiri uko na sleeping sickness. Hey, cause wow lala, you can sleep. You can really sleep.
Franca, you decided violence again.
No. Hata wewe unajua, unapenda kulala. So mwenyewe ndio umesema unapenda kulala.
Yeah, enough it could be between you and me.
Oh, okay. Sawa.
Not the camera. Yeah. You understand?
Ni sawa.
Yeah, but sipendi kulala guys, I'm a hard worker. All right, I like to work hard. So I had a very crazy week of waking up early in the morning, having to go and work.
Yeah, interacting with big people, international people.
Well, yeah. Ukinteract.
Ndo kwa maana drip imechange.
Ukinteract na watu wengine. Hata kama mindset kana change. Ka dressing. Unaanza kana adabu. I'm sure you've never seen me sit like this. Unaanza kupiga tu viatu
una point shoes hivi mbele.
Unapata yani unataka watu waone
I love that for you.
They were red bottoms ni penye nini ground. Ground nimekanyaga nje hapa. Red ikapotea. Red is gone to your ground. But these were red bottoms.
Yeah.
You can see ni wet look.
We love that for you.
Yeah, I've been associating with great people, great minds.
Ndo kwa maana mpaka sasa leo umenisahau jina unaniita someone.
Yeah, mazi unajua sasa I think you know what I think the problem is? I think it's the environment. All right? Because pale kuna
I
mali
think you're making it worse.
No. Kuna mali una fine dine. You know fine dining?
Leo.
Yeah?
Leo.
To fork na tu nini.
Leo.
So joko environment kama zile hata gari unaingia mnatumia AC, hakuna upepo inaisha. You understand? You can forget.
Hey, money changes you.
Money changes, I tell you. Mimi nakwambia nikiguza tumukuchu. Tukakiru like this.
Tutakuona.
Mimi kwa najua Franca ni nani? Labda fr. Anka, I don't know who that is.
Yeah.
Who be that? You say fra? Fr?
Ni sawa, ndo kwa maana hujapewa mpaka sai because you have to learn to be humble. Okay? Aya. Sawa. So tunaendelea na guys, we keep digressing man, but nimekumbuka kitu nikasema unajua nini tuendelee na hii podcast kidogo sana. Last time when we were talking, you talked about how much you wanted to move out. Right? And you just wanted to move out like unataka kujua unaenda kwa nyumba gani au kutaka kujua like utakuwa umebeba nini kwa hizo vitu kama ni picha tu peke yake ama nini, but you just wanted to move out. Okay? And the last episode you were talking about adulting being a scam. And I was just curious. I thought maybe we can go through we can continue this conversation and talk about freedom, the newfound freedom of just living alone. Because I know most of us, we're just starting to live alone. I think mimi nimeishi peke yangu for like 2 years now.
For real?
Yeah.
Not longer?
No, 2 years.
Unaonekana umeishi longer alone.
I think okay, a campus si count kwa sababu campus ni unawekwa. Au GLP bills. Campus unawekwa. See, parents are paying for your fees. Okay, my parents were paying for my fees, they were paying for the bills.
So mimi
nilikuwa tu kukaa na kuenjoy. So I can't say that is really living alone. I think having to stand on your own, paying your own bills, having to house hunt.
Yeah. True.
Yes. That part. Now I think that is now the reality of adulting.
Wait, so you didn't want to live alone at any point in your life?
It's not something I really desired.
For real?
Yeah. It's not something eti nilikuwa like mi nilijipata tu. Like I found myself in situations where I was living alone, if you know what I mean. But Kai,
tell us.
Usiwachi podcast.
You're living
my god, I just downloaded myself.
Tell us.
Within the week, let me digress. Within the week nilipost ile nini ile kuna meme flani niliona mse flani after a phone call. Ako like, oh my god, I've just overshared. Hiyo ndo feeling nimepata saya kidirector cut. Your party. Please.
Mr. Director, please cut the clip.
Yeah, but I can say for like 2 years I've been living alone.
Yeah.
And okay, mi nataka tu kuuliza at the point where now you moved out from your
my mommy's house.
Yeah, ulikuwa unaona freedom sasa. Yeah, everything. So if you think about the first months, what was your routine?
Wow. The first month. First of all, I was super excited and scared at the same time.
Yeah.
But excited mostly because now I could get to say I'm going to my house.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I could get to say na kwangu sina shopping, sija shop
bado. Yeah,
na kwangu sijalipa tokens. Na kwangu sijalipa maji. You know, you're feeling flani ya kusema na kwangu. Yani at my place, at mines, at my digs.
Yeah.
For watu wa Eastland, wa Westlands, my digs, my ama watu wa East ni Kejani, ama Jake. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so I just wanted to I've always wanted to just have that, to just be able to say, you know what? Kwangu sija nini, ama kwangu sija, ama naenda kwangu, ama kwangu squeezy our clean, and you just want to have that in your statements. You understand? So I was super excited, and I didn't have anything. All right, I didn't have in fact I just moved out with a mattress and curtains. The first thing I ever bought was curtains.
Ufunike dhambi na ulale chini kifikiria shida zako. Sorry.
Franca.
Okay, let me get serious.
How Franca knows ni kufunika dhambi, I don't know. That people.
It's because I know you.
I don't know what she means. She better tell you what she means. Because I have no clue.
Uli hama na mattress na curtain.
It's one of the first things I bought was curtains and na mattress. So I moved into, of course, a 1-bedroom house, and I was just sleeping on the floor. And I just had my curtains up. I think nilikuwa na duvet and nilikuwa na blanket. There's a difference, people, between duvet and blanket. So nilikuwa na ka blanket hapo, and I just used to sleep on the floor. And boy, that brought me joy like you can't believe.
Yeah.
Like I was just finally I am
my own place.
Yes, I have a place I call home.
Yeah.
A place I call mine. And hakuna kuitwa.
Yeah.
Unajua mimi mazee nilikuwa naitwa mpaka nashtuka. Yaani nilikuwa na think trauma ya kuitwa. Kuna venye wanaitanga huko home. Sikia daddy.
Unaitongaje? Ati daddy. Hey. Daddy. Daddy.
Mimi question.
Oh, hey guy. Ungesema hii. I'm sorry.
Franca, be wise.
Oh, sorry, daddy.
Be wise. Be a wise human. This how you gonna I open up to you and you do me like this? Nafungua.
Open up to everyone.
Nafungua roho.
Open up to everyone.
I think I revealed too much.
Kila saa daddy. Endelea na story.
So there's a way my mom used to call me and it would freak me the hell out. Like, daddy. Nini. So just having a space of my own.
Are you okay?
Hakuna mtu anani, unless sasa maybe nisikie nini. Yani hakuna mtu anakuita, you just chilling, because ni kitu ilikuwa ni kuja fanya hii, weka hii
fanya hivi,
osha hizi, enda uchukue hii, enda kwa duka fanya hii, sijui nini hii, weka hii pale. So one of the things I enjoyed was just that, just being in my own space. No one's calling me. I don't have to do anything. If I like, I can sleep the whole day, the whole night. Isipokuwa to ground ndio kidogo ilikuwa. Now you have to get up because of money.
Yeah.
All right? But no one's calling you. You're free. You can do whatever you want. You can go, come back at whatever time you want. Watu wa kuimport. Ni venye hii ni PG. Watu wa kuimport walikuwa na import pia. You can import. What did I've changed. So you can do all those kind of things.
Basically freedom.
All right.
Yeah,
freedom was there. You could do whatever you wanted to do, and it was just talking about it gives me. Niko hizo wacha nitumie zile nilikuwa natumia kwa compositions. Tingling sensation. Running up and down my spine.
That's how much you wanted to live alone.
Oh my goodness.
And you love living alone.
I loved it. Of course sasa ukishaenda kugonga 1 month hivi. Ndio kidogo unaona.
Sasa umeanza kupata bills.
Bills. One of the biggest issues for me was eating. All right, because now I could no longer. You can't eat 3 square meals like you used to before.
Yeah.
So after 1 month, mimi nilikuwa narudi home. Alikuwa narudi home na pack food.
Okay. We all have done it. Unaenda to shopping. Kwa Salima unaenda kwa fridge.
My mom is wondering why are my containers disappearing? Sina containers zangu za shida zipo. Flask. Yani umehama na kila kitu. If there's something lihama nayo ni containers na flasks.
Yeah.
Because sasa after a month ilini hit bro. Pale kwa food utati.
Yeah.
So because you now realize eating out is very expensive.
Very.
Extremely expensive. Cooking as well is a task.
And it's also expensive.
As well.
Sometimes imagine buying food is cheaper than actually cooking.
Weirdly enough, people used to tell me, oh, it's cheaper to buy food than it's cheaper to prepare food than to buy food at a restaurant. But there are times it's actually cheaper to buy at a restaurant than kupika. You understand?
Because you can have the same meal, but
there are times it changes.
Making that
so after like a month, you're like, oh my goodness, oh boy, what have I gotten myself into? Sikuwa najua mazee, yani I have to eat 3 square meals. When you're at home, you're like,
hadi kuna snacks in between.
Kuna chai ya saa 10. Kuna sijui 10 hapo after breakfast unakula
after breakfast unakula 2 fruits hivi, lunch unangojea lunch
unaweza tokea uende
imagine
kitu
hata midnight tungeamka midnight na uende upate food.
Sasa hizo ujaribu hiyo mchezo ati midnight unaamka so labda kule giza. You eat darkness. So it was a really exciting time for me, man, and I really enjoyed myself up until the 1 month ended. Nikaanza kurudi home sasa kuchukua
tu vitu sasa
ma flask na ma containers zimehama mazee. Because na hama na
so at this point curtains, mattress na containers.
Curtains, exactly. You have it.
Uko sorted.
Mattress,
food, usingizi.
Nimesema mattress. Mayo. Hey.
Leo ni nini?
Na nini? School fees na kunywa maji.
So uko na food, uko na place ya kulala.
And I have curtains.
Okay.
For privacy. I was good to go. Yani that's all I longed for.
Yani. So during the day, like what filled your days? Because I think you move out the first months, you can have withdrawals.
Yeah.
Especially if you're used to like having people around.
Yeah.
So say you have to entertain yourself.
Yeah. So
you have to look for things to do.
So the first,
apart from like working, ukikuja sa kwa nyumba uko peke yako
kwa nyumba. For me, what kept me busy was what kept that out of my mind was the fact that I'd leave for work. Okay. Yeah. So most of the time I wouldn't think about ni basa zile siku uko free because you're used to being in a house full of people. una realize kidogo unaanza kufeel hata homesick, you miss having people around yeah. You understand?
Kai nimesema around.
Modo wa nyoba wacha leo tukubandike jina Nyabora, tukuite Nyabora.
Hapana, hiyo tu si Wakamba wanakwanga na hiyo around. Wana add h na wanatoa mali inafaa.
So umekuwa nini? Umekuwa
ni influence but so
umekuwa nini muende.
Yeah, so you're missing people. Just let it go. You're missing people.
I'm missing having people around. Having people around. Having people around. Hey,
when in Kikuyu
watu wa nini? No, I'm low.
What's happening, guys?
Yeah, it's strange.
Kila time nikitaka kwenda kusema kitu na nyongwa.
Drink your water. Drink your water. Ama ni zile cookies. The chocolate cookies.
Yeah.
Uskule skari, wachana na skari.
Nyachane na skari.
I was used to having people around. So now you're all alone.
Yeah.
And you're like, Kwa times it got so bad. I used to now just leave and go back, hang out with guys where I grew up. And this is like 10-15 kilometers, no, almost 20 kilometers from where I live. It's a distance.
Yeah.
Ukipanda matu mbili. Kama una drive ni about 20-30 minutes drive. Yeah. So I used to go back, like, because now it was like, okay, now I'm alone.
Yeah.
I don't have people around. I don't even have friends because I'm
You didn't want to make new friends?
I'm an introvert. That's what people don't know.
Yeah.
I'm an introvert with extrovert tendencies.
Yes, you are.
That's
very spot on.
Yeah. So I find it very hard to make new friends because even the ones I had before,
ilikuwa hard
kuwapata. So now I'm in a new area.
Yeah.
A completely different county.
Yeah.
All right. And now I have to go make friends.
Yeah.
It was hard. So I'd go back to where my mom used to live, where I grew up, and hang out with those guys. I still do that to this day. We're back to my mommy's area. Yeah, so I still do that to this day. Actually, those are the friends I have to this day. Same friends, I still hang out. Hizo sides. Tunapata hizo sides. Watu wanajua mali tunaishi.
Nimekuwa nikisikia tu around uko na shanga huyu. I need new friends.
Sitokangi area. Yeah. So to this day, that has still affected me. So just having people, I was used to that. So as much as it had a good side, that freedom had a good side, it also had a bad side.
Okay.
Yeah?
Tell us more about the bad side.
The bad side is, of course,
ongea kwa mic.
Niko kwa mic. Wananisikia? One of the bad sides is, of course, that like you don't have your friends, you're lonely. Unaweza
Mr. Lonely. I have nobody.
Unajua mambo fulani ya Franco, inakuanga Franco lakini nitai change. Franco.
So you were lonely?
Franco mama. Mtoto wa mama. You're a mommy. Yeah, so I, that's one of the downsides. Like you have to
Mike.
You're lonely.
Yes.
You're no longer
kwa nguvu. Kubali loneliness yako.
Not lonely like that. Guys, see Lonely Franca. Lonely Franca is different.
Me, I'm not lonely.
All right, Franca, we all know. You said it in your previous episodes. I want you to know that you said it
about being lonely.
Unakuwa lonely. Hata kiateka yukusalimia una.
No, I wasn't talking about being lonely.
Unakuwa na shangwe na vigelegele.
Oh my God. When kama una interpreting vitu zako mimi
no, wait, just wait. So
endelea.
Yeah, so those are some of the things. Unajua kwa peke yako, you also have to unaweza nikawa una cheesy because you now begin to talk to yourself.
Yeah.
Hapo umeanza kujiongelesha kidogo, you start losing it.
It's true.
Umeanza kujiita to meetings, umeanza kuongea peke yako.
So ama ukikumbuka vitu, I don't know if you guys have this thing, but ukikumbuka kitu you react like kwa nguvu, ni kama huyo mtu wako hapo and then unacheka.
Ndio yako inakapasa no.
No, it's true. Aki guys, haiwezi kwa ni mimi peke yangu. Sometimes I remember things, ama sometimes if I was talking to someone and then maybe we didn't end the conversation. For some reason I usually end the conversation by myself. Nikikumbuka. Is that crazy?
Franca, we need to get you help. Watch out with your doctor.
Do
you have a doctor in the house?
It's not crazy. It's not crazy.
We need to get Franca help because
I'm not alone.
That's not normal. What?
No, for real.
No, they need to have you checked.
For real.
What?
Niko like, guy, ningesema hivi, guy, this or that. I don't know. My mind just goes, Santa fanyana nimekumbuka.
Well, that's very strange. They need to,
but
they
anyway.
need to have you checked. So you didn't have the same things. You didn't have
when I moved out.
First of all, you said you were not excited. It wasn't. It wasn't
something. Ilikuwa of course exciting. It was a new adventure. But siezi sema iti, I wanted to move out of my house. Like I had been talking about it for like months and months. Hapana.
Yeah.
Me nilijipata to it happened that.
So if it was up to you, you'd still be living with your folks right now?
Yes, if they were in Nairobi.
You'd still be with them?
Because the issue was wali rudi coast.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So of course if you're hustling in Nairobi, I was working in Nairobi.
Yeah.
So had to live alone.
Mm-hmm.
If I had a home where ningekuwa nimeka like earning and
you'll still be at home.
Yeah, I will still be at home.
It's funny that because I think for dudes, hata madem amna hiyo pressure fulani ya kuhama. But it's interesting how for both genders it's different. Like
I think it's not even about the pressure. I think it's about desire. Because even for women who want to live alone, they go ahead and live alone. Yeah. It's the desire that you have to like, just have your place, you envision it. And mimi nilijipata naishi peke yangu, and so I had to be like, okay, naweza taka nyumba yangu ikae aje na hizi vitu zote, But mostly hata sikuwa nakaa kwangu, to be honest. Yeah. Si wewe ulikuwa unaenda kutembelea mabeshte zako, mbona unaniangalia na hizo macho? No, nilikuwa naenda job, nikitoka job maybe I'll go sleep over at a friend's place. Like it's just, I don't know. It wasn't like a desire that I wanted to live alone, that I wanted my space. Mi napenda kuwa surrounded with people.
Oh, I
like being around. Hata kama like tutaongeleshana nijue tu ako pale. Like presence for me, it's That's a big deal. It's everything. So like unaweza kuwa tu hapo but najua tu uko hapo. But we are not talking ama nini. I can enjoy that company and say, we had a good time. What did you do? Oh, we just hung out. Tulikuwa tu hapo,
we were just sitting next to each other.
So it wasn't a desire, but I moved out. Okay. Hata mimi nilimove in kwa very open. I think the first day nilikuwa tuna mattress peke yake. Cause nilikuwa nimenini. Okay, I had things but nilikuwa nimeziweka kwa storage. So before ni get hizo vitu zote.
You bought things and stored them.
Yes, I had things and I stored them.
Responsible. And then you're responsible like that.
Afu vile nilijua naenda kuhama. The kind of house I wanted, I knew that nilikuwa nahitaji vitu kadhaa. So I had started saving. Only because I knew I had no choice. Like siendi home. Una get? So the first day ilikuwa mattress peke yake. Ilikuwa mattress peke yake, nikaenda I think nikabuy 2 curtains haraka. Like it was just I need to move because now I have to continue working and siwezi kaa home.
Like zile 2 curtains fulani tule tu kukuja unawekelea na peg.
Kwanza siku ya kwanza I think mimi niliweka 2 bed sheets.
Me the Luo in me could not allow.
Yeah, I think siku ya kwanza niliweka bed sheets nikaeka hiyo hata mbona nilikuwa na mattress. I honestly can't remember. Nilikuwa na dishes. The storage that nilikuwa nimeweka nilizileta but I didn't unpack. So nikaeka tu hizo curtains. I didn't even sleep in that house the first day. And then within the week vitu zikaanza kuja, nikaleta couch, just a few things.
Couch back within the first week.
Mimi couch, it was a big deal. Cause siwezi sema history, but for me the couch was a big deal for me to get a couch.
Mbona hiyo story huwezi sema?
Ati? Guy, acha kupeleka story director atakata hapo. But for me a couch was a very big deal. I wanted something that would represent me, the color, I don't know. I wanted a couch, and of course nilikuwa na move kwa 1 bedroom, so nilifeel to living room itakai.
Anyway, we're different. Yani watu walijipanga di couch. Mi couch nilikuja kubuy couch after 3-4, in fact maybe 6 months.
Me I had ordered it before ni hame.
We're sorry responsible.
Yeah.
Ulikuwa umejiorganize hivyo?
Acha nikwambie.
Si kisoja kama mimi, yani ni land yani kanyaga.
Nilisema kama nitakuwa na stress at any point. Sitaifikiria kwa kitanda. I'll sit on my couch and think about it.
So the couch was a preference was a priority more than the bed.
Yeah, but I had a bed already.
Oh,
I had a bed already.
So, but had you had to choose between the both of them?
No,
I
didn't have to.
No,
choose.
I'm saying if you found yourself in a position where you had to choose between the bed and a couch, you take a couch.
Couch.
Well, okay, we're two different people. That's
I think for the longest time, because I was afraid of living alone. Kwanza, because mimi kwanza naogopa giza.
Oh. Na venye unakula kwa giza, Franca? You chewing in the dark? Now you're afraid of the dark?
Mimi naogopa giza. So I think for a few nights, like within a week, nilikuwa najipata nalala kwa couch na si kwa room.
With the lights on?
With the lights on. Nawasha hiyo ya nini? Ya corridor to the room. Nawasha hiyo ya living room iko off. So I used to nawasha hiyo. Ndio nikae tu kwa giza. Na ujue mimi siezi like lights, kulala na lights is already an issue. So I used to really struggle with sleeping. Cause naogopa igiza juu niko peke yangu kwa nyumba. But pia I struggle with sleeping with lights on. So for me the first experiences were a real adjustment. Ya guy uko peke yako.
So this wasn't fun for you at all?
The first few months weren't fun, but I was occupied with work. I was occupied
so that
with
helped
work.
You.
I hated how much nilikuwa nakuja home. Na kuna kai sasa. How was your day? I didn't like that at all.
Would you say you're an extrovert? Am I an introvert?
I really don't know. Because sometimes I'm an extrovert, sometimes I'm an introvert.
Maybe let's say it depends on the environment you're in.
Yeah. It depends, but I know I like being surrounded with people. Hata kama hatu interact, I just want people around. Mtu tu akue. Kuwa tu hapo. Where exists.
Na uko sure kuna mtu kwa nyumba.
No, but that's how I got my pet now.
Oh yeah.
Cause honestly, the best thing about having a pet is nilikuwa nafika kwa nyumba. And I go up, meow, meow. And I'm like, yes, hi.
You guys have, in fact, people who have pets, I want to just, I salute all of you, all right? With the salute of a general. I salute all of you. I don't know how you guys do it with the couch. If it's not the sofas, if it's the bed, amegwara. Couch inakani kama unaishi na tiger.
But imagine for some reason, mine and a scratch on it, but it doesn't get ripped or anything. I chose the best material, and I don't know how I did it, because at the point where I was getting it, I didn't think I would ever have a pet, because mimi nilikuwa naogopa paka sana. Oh,
so you okay? That's
so me getting a pet was me doing things that I was most afraid of, so that I can overcome the fear.
What?
Yeah. After the first night sleeping with that cat, hey, nilikuwa nasikia ina move, nasikia sijui nitafanyaje, but now
did you get?
Yeah.
That's like telling me.
I just said this year I'm going to do everything that I've feared. That's like I get over
That's like telling me. You see me, I don't fear things like lions. I don't fear cheetahs. All right, maybe to get in the same room because we're two kings. Tunaweza sumbuana. No. But nipate na kitu kama wall gecko. All right. Let me tell you, if I say wall gecko, I'm not sleeping in the room. In fact, I sleep outside.
Yeah. I leave the house for you.
I leave the house. Gecko, you can have it. It's yours. Please.
Yeah, please. My king, your highness.
Your highness, you can have the whole room. Thank you. I sleep outside.
Why? But unajua pia nini ikikupandia hivi ukitoa like it sticks on your skin.
Exactly.
I think that's disgusting.
I have a serious phobia of geckos. I don't mind big lions, whatever you can have. No, snake kidogo. Kidogo, that one, let's keep that one for for the nini. But all these other things, I can face them. Watch out kukwena kitu kama gecko. I can't do it. So how that's the example I was going to give is like you telling me because I want to overcome my fear of geckos. Nilale nayo kama iko kwa nyumba.
Uone by the way hii kitu hata haikunisumbua. And you know what pia inaniogopa. So I might as well.
I can never do that. Cats,
I don't know. Yeah, it was
dogs,
just
I don't fear them, but watch as ikainje. If I had an own compound, I would, but watch ikainje. I don't know how you guys do it. So that helps you.
I do it. Kwanza I love sleeping with it and cuddling.
So now you actually enjoy having it around.
Yes, I cannot imagine my life without it. I cannot imagine my life without it. Mali popote, like naenda, like I think about it, I'm like, hi, nimeiachia food, like how is it gonna be? Like I have someone wakuuliza, like can you check on him? Like one.
Another thing about I don't fear them as well, but there's the speed at which they move in.
Yeah,
that's also very, to me, it's like spiritual. Those guys are like
umekwa watu. Enough of the cat. But anyway, what were we talking about?
We were basically talking about how
my experience.
And what helped you cope.
Yeah. So what helped me cope?
Just like you said, as having a pet, and
yeah. But the pet I even got this year. So
it wasn't with you from the beginning?
No, it wasn't with me from the beginning. It's just this year I just made a resolution that, you know what, I'm going to do everything that I've always feared. Like, let me put myself in those spaces and see.
I like your problem. I like how you're
but yeah, the first days were like that. I was occupied with work. So yeah, it was good. I was doing the most I can say during that period. So sikuwa na hii moment ya ati kufikiria sana vile nini. Alafu nilienda home pia. I used to go home.
Uko na their food home. Ama your folks had already moved.
Sasa my folks wameenda washa move, okay?
Uko na wale mabesti unapika una nini, all of a sudden uko na story time ya sapa. Unajua wale mabesti utokea time ya sapa ndio wana nini, ndio sasa wakule ama watu.
But before living alone, I was living alone before for like a year. Hiyo ndo period I think because my mom alikuwa na go through the transition. Hiyo time nilikuwa naishi kwa different house. Within your transition before waende, hiyo ndo time nilikuwa naenda home because mom used to do bulk shopping for the ndo asifikirie stories za sijui food throughout the week. So mimi nilikuwa na time nauliza, by the way, ulienda sijui nini. Ako like, yeah, mimi naenda kazi tunikufanya hivi. Unaweka kwa hizo Ziploc bags za man, I used to shop. Unaenda home hivi.
That's more like shoplifting.
Unaenda home. Unaenda home na kabag tu yenye umeka simu.
Na si vitu umebuy.
Siku yenye umetoka. Hadi mzee yako like nikupe lift at this stage because anaona umebebana. Yeah, that I did within that period. And hata nikimove hapo, the fortunate thing is I had a friend mwenye wanted to get rid of their couch. And she gave me the couch. It was a 7-seater. It was so big. I loved it.
Was it in good condition?
Yeah, very good condition.
For real?
It was really nice.
What?
Yeah. But anyway, that's a story for another day. So when I was now living alone, that was my experience. Mimi naeza sema, to be honest, your move, it was just because I have nowhere else to go.
So would you call this like an upside? Would you say there was an upside to this freedom that you had?
Yes, definitely there was an upside because now I had to learn to be responsible for myself. I had to learn to be okay with being with myself without having people around all the time. Because for me, having no one around felt very lonely. Felt that I was missing out on some experience. Personally, I don't like eating alone. I don't like eating. For me, eating is an event. It's a social event. Yeah.
So nyinyi wale watu mkiona families nasema everyone at the dining?
Yes. Yes, definitely. So me, I struggled with eating. Because sasa ningesahau kukula. Alafu when I want to cook, because I'm really big on cooking, I love cooking. When I want to cook, nafikiria napika food ya mtu mmoja, I might as well just sleep. So I really enjoyed my friends coming over because it was my chance to like just entertain and cook for them, and we ate.
You enjoy cooking to the extent that you can cook for people.
Yeah. But sasa nikiwa peke yangu, nilikuwa na struggle kukula. And it's still a struggle right now. I'm trying. Hadi nimejiambia, you know what? That's the second thing I'm going to do. To eat afraid. I'll start having alone meals. Yeah, but I think it's because growing up, for us, eating was a big thing.
You'd sit down together.
It was a whole... you know, mnatengenezwa food like different and we're eating together. Ama mnaekewa kwa sinia moja and you guys are eating together. Like for me it was always a social thing. Eating alone just felt like
you guys a chore. Mimi, whether I'm eating on the roof, on top of under a car, I'll eat. Anytime is eating time is whether there are people or not, it wouldn't really. But that's really interesting. So
so that was my experience.
That was like an upside for you, right?
Yeah.
Would you say there's a downside? What to you is a downside for this freedom of now just living alone or just being an adult?
Hey.
What is the downside of it?
I think managing myself.
Mm-hmm. In terms of time, in terms of money, in terms of
everything,
principles,
everything. I think that was that I went hard. I went hard on, unajua especially ndo umeanza kuishi peke yako, unatengeneza kadeo pale, unajua
ukona kakiro.
Yes, I went a bit rogue for a while because I was like I can do anything I want now and I'm making money, it's my money. So hakuna mtu mwenye ananiambia hiyo pesa yako sijui nafaa kufanyia nini.
Tuma sijui tununue, weka sijui tuweke.
Hapana. This is how I want to use my money. I'm gonna use it and I used it. I really used it.
Let's call a spade a spade.
Hey, your person is like, yeah, you really used us. You really did.
Let's call a spade and say you are financially irresponsible. In fact,
I was financially irresponsible. That's true. Yeah. And of course, the things that unajua money can let you have, I did have them without thinking. Like I was just, I just went wild. For a while.
So we're saying financial irresponsibility.
Yeah.
What else? Apart from that, is there anything you felt like is a downside to this adult freedom that you had? Apart from financial. So yako ilikuwa tu do.
Yangu ilikuwa do. Wewe sema yako. Wewe sema yako. Mbona nimejigonga na microphone? That was painful.
Sasa ilikuwa ufungue roho na hujafungua. So you're now just being punished. Yeah, so for me, the downside of adult freedom. Oh my goodness. What? One of the biggest ones for me would definitely be tuanzie finances.
Finances umeongea sana kwa hiyo. Hebu tuambie kitu mpya.
Finances, let me tell you.
Wewe tunajua already finances zimekulema.
Kwa hiyo kitu yangu. They're just here. Yani zina roam around.
Achana na finances.
Yani unaionanga tu hapa.
Achana na finances.
But finance irresponsibility. Like now just
I have a
spending
question.
Money on useless things.
On useless things. Did you ever find yourself in a position where now you have your own house? But though ushaichotwa na like dem akakuja akakufagia nyumba.
Itakuwa hard. I live in a gated community. Hata kama ina kiru.
Kweli ujaifagiliwa nyumba.
Itakuwa hard. Those are, let me tell you.
Yeah.
Ni kama wewe usha mtu
sijaiosha anyone.
Mtu anaingia na shangana kwani nilihama huko ama niko wapi?
Sina hiyo nguvu.
Nilihama huko ama niko wapi? So one of the things that made me move into kagated. Sina kakiru lakini ninakaa kwa gated community. Do you have vitu kama hizo? You know, when you're a young one, security is very important. You might be tempted before Christ BC. Before Christ BC. Pale kulikuwa na kitu inaitwa importation and exportation. Sasa ingine una import kitu na ina export zako. Una understand? This is BC people. BC. Before Christ. Una import kitu ina export. Yeah. So one of the ninis for me was a place where you're secure. Kwetu ukijaribu, in fact sometimes they even stop me. When I stop mimi naishi pale nini bro, ambaye sura ukae familia. Unajua kuna watu wengine anaweza tembea hapa nje kajua kanipige vizuri. Nikirudi kwetu kwa mahali naishi, hata askari ani recognize. Unaona ukijana. This guy
anasema wewe uishi hapa unaenda wapi?
So for me sijai Joshua, but A downside.
Yeah.
No, it's weird that you brought that, but a downside for me was definitely financial responsibility, like you. Of course, spending on things that are useless.
Yeah.
I love shoes, so I used to buy lots of shoes. Junk food.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Yani mimi I'd from when I was young I used to say neza kula cereals. Okay, kuna watu cereals ni mchele na nini, kuna cereals ingine ya leafy suburbs to Cocoa Pops, to cornflakes, to Weetabix.
Yeah, hizo.
I loved those things. I'd eat that and sleep. Yeah, chocolates.
Wow.
Sijui soda, sijui nini. So another downside was just unhealthy eating. Because I'd eat very unhealthy things. Of course, spending time outside late, like going home
sema
late.
Yoko, mbona ukiongea hizo vitu za kuspend?
Unaenda unarudi home 4 asubuhi. Of course, if you get home at 4,
you have to
go to work. So you probably at 7 you're up again, and you have to. Yani, it messes up with your sleep pattern. But some might say
that's the young lifestyle.
It is.
I mean, because when will you get a chance ya kuenda urudi 4 a.m.?
That's very true. Of course, now you're now overdoing it because there's no one to ask you. You understand?
Okay. Na hivyo ukienda umeenda wapi? Ukienda hivyo umeenda wapi?
Unaitwa kona tambarare. Unajua kona tambarare? Kuna tu corners zingine ukiingia. Yeah, I was going to
that was before
corners.
Christ, right?
Yeah, BC before Christ. I used to enter certain corners. Naingia nini? Narudi home masaa zingine zenye hazifai. You understand? Yeah, so those are some of the downsides, man. Financial irresponsibility, eating unhealthy, time mismanagement, which I still nowadays I arrive fashionably late.
Yako fashionably hapana. We are not going to argue about this. Please. Let's not talk about this.
Sasa watu watashine. But you know, time, of course, but time ilikuwa because I used to sleep late. You understand? So those a lot of things.
Yeah.
You know, those are for me. It's 3 yako na umetoa tu moja ama
nimesema the downside was also nilikuwa nashindwa kukula and all that. But yeah, guys,
were you eating unhealthy?
Give us your experience. Yes, of course. Ikifika moments za kule ile yenye umeelemewa na njaa, kenye una reach out for ni junk food, of course. Which explains why I was bigger.
Na rumba huko unaenda kusakata rumba?
That's a story for another day, sindio guys? Yeah, but right now mnaweza tuachia hapo kwa comment section tuambie experiences zenu. Living alone for the first time, how was it for you? Was it different from ours? Ama yako ilikuwa kama ya Freddy, ama yako ilikuwa kama yangu? We'd love to know. Please share your experiences.
Franca, I know you misused your freedom.
Tunatumia aje as young people.
Franca misused her freedom. Alikuwa mahali ana shaky leggy. All right.
Utaniambia story yangu na uko unanijua.
Franca, we know. I could feel it in my spirit.
In your spirit?
I could feel it. I feel. But it as well. So, you know, we can say it's adult freedom it can be good and bad.
Yeah, it can be good and bad.
So use it wisely.
Use it wisely.
Use your freedom wisely, man.
Use your freedom wisely.
The people who went and never came back from that.
Yeah.
Kuna mtu alikuwa nakuladi rent, analipwa. Yendo anaitana anakula rent. Sasa amerudi kwao.
Yeah.
Ama ameshinda anakunywa zile vitu ziko na colors, you know those drinks. Sasa ni mtu analala kwa mtaro.
Yeah.
So use adult freedom responsibly. Right? Na pia watu wa kushake legi kama Franca, don't please.
That way.
You know. Stay in the churches, man.
Mimi nimeokoka. The Lord has transformed me. He teaches me how to use my time and use the resources that I have around me for good. Okay? Nime-transform, guys. Hiyo ilikuwa story ya kitambo, but we'll talk about our testimonies of mali tumetoka na mali tuko na mali tunaenda.
Yeah. For sure.
Yeah, we can do that as an episode, but
for
today,
I'm not proverb of the day.
Proverb of the day.
Proverb of the day. All right.
Man.
Yeah, hizi wisdom nuggets nasaidia the boy child again. All right. Girl child nafahamu kwa mnaongea na Franca wa nini. So my proverb of the day today is
the hate in this room. Guy, net umeva white.
In heaven material. What wanaingia heaven.
Ibu.
So today's proverb is in life, if you don't know where you're going, follow the one that looks like they know where they're going. All right.
Yapana. Follow Jesus, guys. That's so wrong. Follow Jesus. Usifuate mtu yoyote. Usifuate mtu yoyote. Follow Jesus.
Ukani kama ujui mahali unaenda, fuata ule ambaye anajua mahali anaenda, utajipata mahali.
Unajua hiyo ndio inakuwa Wakenya mtu mmoja akianza kukimbia hapa
tunaenda hiyo direction. Unajua kuna watu wajua wanaenda wapi. So there's another one, follow me as I follow Christ. All right?
Yes.
Yeah, but
that's better. That's better.
Right? So
hiyo ingine hafuata hakuna mwenye anajua.
Let's just close the show. Let's close the show doing hate speech. Guys, make sure you subscribe. No, wait. You notice when I say subscribe, you don't subscribe.
So don't subscribe.
Because many of you who are watching us are not subscribing. So don't subscribe. But, like. All right? This you can do.
Mimi nataka comments. Guys, give me tea.
Comment.
Give me tea. Comment section.
Comments, man.
So that pia hata YouTube wapatie watu wengine wenye wanaweza penda content kama hii. Then we can create a whole community and share experiences and grow together.
The guys that have a crush on Franca, DM Franca. You understand? Comment on Franca's Nini, and let's Nini. I need to put you out there because you're suffering.
Yeah, subscribe, guys. Don't forget to subscribe. It helps us to know how much you engage with our content. If maybe you want to be part of the community, we can even reach out to you and have conversations with you, because we would like for us to have a live chat with our audience. So if you subscribe, it will let us know about our progress and how big our community is getting. So we really appreciate your subscription. Yeah, and that's it for today, guys. We will see you next week on Life on Fleet.
Same time, same place. See ya. Bye-bye.